Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is AR-15, aka Aristotle, or how people know me on YouTube is Deammatronamnostrae, is God. So yeah, if you need to know, the whole phrase is actually in Latin for the Deammatronamnostrae. Alright, and just making a quick short video because like shit's just getting weird out in Las Vegas. A lot of people have been posting stuff saying that they saw the little flying thing in the sky, like some kind of UFO or whatever. But in most cases, I know how people used to have memes of that shit when they're saying, what the hell is that in the sky? And then some people put like fucking some bullshit with anime, like fucking Dragon Ball Z, Frieza and Goku fighting, for those that are familiar with that shit. But all jokes aside, yeah, man, I think personally, I think the shit with these sightings and things is more of a biblical sense for those that read their Bible, because a lot of stuff is going on that's causing people to question or test their fate. You know, God's coming, to which is how I feel. But a lot of people are literally shitting their pants, going crazy, AWOL, ape shit, all kind of stuff, you know. To me, it's nothing new. That's like with people that I label as enemies. I don't wish anything bad to them. I just wish they would have came over to God's side personally. But I know they're gonna stay right where they're at because they're comfortable where they're at, and they know where they're destined to go. So I can't save them. That's up to God. That's up to Jesus Christ. Only Jesus Christ could save him, not me, not no other man, not no other false religion that's out there and all that shit. Only Christ, bro. Christ is the only one that could save you guys, because it doesn't even matter if you Protestant, Catholic, Buddhist, whatever. Christ is the only way, truth, and the life, bro. Because everything has been corrupted. And the reason why I know everything been corrupted, because like for the Protestants and other people, if you guys really came out of everything and actually look into certain stuff, like for the Catholics, like if you guys know so much about the whole things with the Freemasons, like how some people claim to do and all that stuff, they need to understand Freemasons' job is to prevent people from knowing that Jesus Christ is God. But the Freemasons, they infiltrated the Catholic Church and start turning it into a machine to actually send people to hell. Now, the reasons why the Freemasons don't go after the Protestants is because they already know the Protestants were stupid to actually fall for the trick with the faith and works thing being dead and all that crap, you know? So, and if you want proof of that, back in LA, right down by Wilshire, before it goes into Crenshaw and 6th Street and all that other stuff, you'll see a Freemasonic place over there, and it's gonna show you, as I was saying, you'll see a Freemasonic place over at Crenshaw and Wilshire area. Right there, you'll see a Freemasonic place in Crenshaw and Wilshire area, and right there you guys are gonna see there's a statue of John the Baptist right there. Why is that? A Protestant will not be able to answer it, and neither will a Catholic person, because you guys are not that educated on it, and that's the truth. Because according to Freemasons, John the Baptist is the patriarch in Freemasonry. Okay? Now, for people that are really familiar with all that stuff, there is a reason why you guys get confused when you guys try to debate Freemasons with certain parts of your Bible or your Doreams and all that stuff with the Septuagint or whatever you want to call it, because you guys are not too familiar with everything. You guys have not even scratched the surface of everything at all either. So in most cases, like, the craziest thing that I do know personally is that the biggest thing that I would say was a big no for Freemasons that they hated, that got revealed, like for people on a hip-hop sense, was when Tupac revealed in one of his tracks from the Machiavelli album, saying people in Jerusalem are waiting for signs, God's coming, she's just taking her time. By him saying that in the track, but of course it skipped over people's heads, he technically let people know who is God. But the thing is, he never mentioned it to be that third secret of Fatima, because the actual third secret of Fatima is Our Lady being God the Mother, when Jesus Christ is God the Son and the Holy Ghost is God the Father. So that is the big secret of Fatima that Freemasons didn't want out at the time. But of course, they wanted to switch it out by having the fake Sister Lucia swap out the stuff with the letters and everything, because the real Sister Lucia was killed. And you could see that because the original Sister Lucia was more skinnier, while the Sister Lucia that was the fake one that they replaced her with was more fat and had glasses and stuff. So all I can say is that the real battle of Armageddon is going to happen soon. But in my opinion, regardless if you guys believe it or not, that's not on me. That's all on you. Because you guys could go research this stuff yourself. There are plenty of websites and stuff that you guys could go look into, plenty of books and so on. Like, if you guys are trying to think like, oh, what the hell is this guy on or whatever, or I don't believe this shit that this guy is saying, you know what, that's your damn problem. I don't care. Because what I care about is truth. And we're always trying to find out the truth, no matter how deep this rabbit hole goes, man. Now, if you guys want to know what the heck I'm on, you guys could go to ourladyisgod.com website that is made by this person known as the Nobody. Me personally, I know who this guy is because I realized it was a person that used to live in my old apartment back when I was living in LA when I was a kid. But for him to know all this shit, man, I give him my kudos and my props. Real good dude, and he literally risked everything, even from when he was getting targeted by the people from the industry, when he did the stuff for the things with Harry Potter, when he was doing the 3D animation, but he got out of it to live a regular life and so on. I give kudos to that guy. He would not sell his soul or nothing for that. And you know what? He really deserves his props, and I'm giving him thanks for that, for actually researching these things. He got a lot of good stuff in there, but the main thing is that, like, with everything that's going on, it's tying into why Armageddon has not kicked off. Because even in the book, it states, once the person is removed, Armageddon will start. It's in the Bible too. It's in the Freemasonic stuff. It's all in your Protestant Bible, all of that shit. There's a person that's like a forerunner that needs to be killed or removed from this earth before. I remember talking to my friend a long time ago about this stuff, way back in 2011 or like around 2014, right after I moved and stuff. Like, cause me and him, even we were puzzled, like, how come Armageddon didn't kick off when it looked like it was about to. And then we realized, nah, that's the forerunner. The forerunner needs to get killed. The forerunner never got killed. So even I gotta say, the forerunner is the nobody that these Freemasons are after. And people don't even know who the nobody is. Okay? Now, me personally, hold on. Now, me personally, I know that it could be anyone on this planet. It could even be the guy that made that website, or it could be someone that's a real believer in all this stuff, but they really, like, know it, you know, like someone that literally prays every day, that literally has the power and like the stuff with God on their side and everything, you know? Like, anybody could pray, anybody could do this in the name of Jesus Christ. But you guys need to understand, this Forerunner person, I know that they're alive, because Armageddon still hasn't happened yet. Because for Armageddon to kick off, the Forerunner needs to die. The moment that Forerunner dies, Armageddon could kick off. It could be so many years from now. That's like saying, if I was the Forerunner, bro, it'll be a while until I die. Because I'm 34. I'm going to be 35 this year. So give it a couple years. If I end up like saying, oh, I pay off the house where I'm at, that's going to give me to do my declaration of war against all Freemasons and all these false ass people and stuff, because I'm going to go to war with them, preaching the gospel more hardcore compared to doing this over on the internet. I'm going to go person to person, state to state, country to country without them knowing, because I ain't going to give them my real name. And plus, I always look different when I grow my hair. So therefore, they'll never find me. I could be a man of many faces. Even a lot of Hispanic people told me that when they found out what type of hairstyle I could grow. Because I could blend in with them when I shave my head and stuff. But then they say, oh, I thought you were one of us, until they saw me with my long hair, what I really look like. And they mistook me for something else until I spoke Spanish and stuff. But that's my secret for my thing. But what's crazy is this. Now, if I was to go preach out the gospel for Christ's stuff, I would literally have to be in it so deep when it comes to letting people know what are they reading, where it comes from, if this is even the gospel of Jesus Christ at all, and they're not just reading the gospel of Jesus, the son of Sirach, to which is also a person from Freemasonry that a lot of people confuse when it comes to the aspects of Jesus being a man compared to Christ being God. Because Freemasons, they fuse those two to give the confusion to people in the Bible. Now, that is something that I do know, because it's as clear as day when it comes to people wanting to confuse something, man. But all I know is that for stuff with God, Christ is God, man. Always will be. And right now, I'm seeing like so many cop cars right now going right by this little section in Vegas here, by Charleston and Decatur area, to which is more by like the Westland Fair Center or whatever you want to call it. Of course, Charleston is considered a bad area, but even I could tell you straight up, a bunch of them out here, no matter what sections or sects. Like, they got people from Eastern Stars, people from Scottish Rites, from like blue, red lodges, it don't matter. They all over here. You even got people from Prince Hall, Boule, and so on. So it don't matter if you got your white Freemasons, your Mexican Freemasons, your black Freemasons, Asian Freemasons, they all over. That's how come for people that are really for God and Jesus Christ, you got to watch how you say things, man. Because out here, if you know more compared to the average person that's preaching stuff with Jesus out there, they're going to try to do something to you with this whole gang stalking situation and so on. And that's a fact, bro. Because the guy known as the Nobody that found out the stuff with the secrets of Fatima and everything, oh yeah, they truly gang stalked his ass for a long time. That's like me when I found that out, like I'll probably say around 2011 and stuff, when I was starting to like question everything even more further. I'm on like, I think it's the truth, because even I started to find out this whole situation with the Yahweh and all that stuff. The Yahweh thing is false, bro. So for those of you that believe in this thing with Yahweh being God, no, Yahweh is the fucking devil, bro. Yahweh, or the Yah part, comes from Yaldabaoth, to which is the demiurge or the fake god of this world, to which is basically like Satan's full name. That's also part of the Freemasonic stuff with the Gnostics and all that other things. It all goes into a blueprint that you guys don't know about. So while people are praying to Yahweh or Yah this, Yah that, nah, y'all praying to the devil, bro. And I'm telling you the truth. you could look this up. And on top of that, there's another thing too, man. If people knew about that, you gotta understand. Look at the stuff in hip hop. Really, really good. Back when Pac made an old track, there was a person saying, I pray to Yahweh every night and blah blah. Like, come on, bro. Why is that allowed? And they didn't kill this guy. Alright? But then when Pac goes and do the Machiavelli album, and then all of a sudden he says God's coming, she's just taking her time, that will be Pac's last album, because they shot him right before he did the recording. Pac knows where he's destined to go because he broke an oath. And I know Pac was part of that bullshit with the Illuminati. Whether he's telling people he didn't sell his soul, this and that. Look, I love Pac to death, but sometimes I think in the end, he just wanted to do the right thing before he went. But to people, if he's really a kill DMC, you gotta leave him alone. Period. Because he's trying to live his life and you got people trying to fuck around, this and that. Come on, man. Leave him alone. He is a brand new person. And if he is a kill DMC, and if he's watching this shit, you a good dude. Continue raising your kids. Do what you gotta do. Nothing more, nothing less. Now, my only thing that I gotta say to other people, to this new generation of hip-hop, you guys suck. I'm serious. You guys fucking suck. You guys are not having an impact on the culture like how you guys are supposed to. I don't give a fuck whether you're black or Mexican or fucking Hispanic of a different culture or whatever, or if you're white or if you're Jewish or if you're like fucking mixed with a lot of stuff, even like from all that stuff. No, man. Making music is one thing, but then if you're trying to uplift your people to make them think, then some people could have respect for you, bro. I get that you're trying to do your stuff for the party shit, because that is part of the culture, but you also got your aspect on the political side to raise awareness to people, not just from your side, from your area, but also for people that don't know what the fuck's going on in our neighborhoods. Regardless if you in the suburbs, you in the hood, urban area, whatever the fuck you want to call it. An artist's job in hip-hop, like for you as a rapper or an MC, you know how it goes, bro. A rapper is a person that entertains people. An MC is a person that uplifts your people. Now, my main issue when it comes to the culture is that we got too many dumbasses gatekeeping. And I do mean that. Too much on the gatekeeping. Regardless if it's from the black side or the Spanish side. Everybody is just doing stupid shit just to fucking gain power. Quit being a greedy fuck and understand we supposed to report to our people about the bullshit that's been going on, from killings, murders, the sex trafficking, all the other shit. Alright? Like, the issue is we've been glorifying that shit for a long time, but at the same time, like, it is what it is. This whole shit's fucking demonic. Regardless of all the stuff, even for artists that talk about the stuff they do in real life, yeah, but you gotta come and talk about the real, bro. Like, you can't just like go like, oh, like, you can't act like you still doing the shit, bro, if you know you out of it and you start being an independent or you made it out of it. But if you fall back into it, okay, yeah, I understand that you're doing this shit with drugs, or you're doing this with hustling, or you fucking stealing and shit, but don't put yourself in danger of getting arrested, bro. But yeah, like, if you want to make money as an artist, you need to battle people, bro. If you don't want to risk all the shit on getting indicted and all that other crap, if you're talking about all that shit in your music, like, if you want to make money, battle, diss people. Why? People are going to look you up. And then back and forth, because you're going to go from one diss track to the next diss track, from one diss track to another diss track. If you don't believe me, look at the hip-hop beefs over the years. The only issue is if you guys take it to a whole nother step where you want to kill each other, when you should have only be killing each other on tracks, dissing the living fuck out of each other. Even if you gotta get facts, but you gotta watch out for these dumbass kids that will kill someone for you, because you don't realize how much of a fucking influence that you have on these kids or on the whole leadership shit, man. Now, my main issue with the youth is that they don't understand. Rappers are entertainers, MCs are the people that really could influence someone if they really resonate with everything that's been going on in your neighborhood or throughout the world. Why the hell do you think Tupac touched so many people? Think about it. He could relate to you, even though you could be far away in another country, bro. And you're dealing with a war-torn country and all kind of bullshit. You know, feeling like you're never gonna make it. But then you gotta hold on and be strong. That type of shit, bro. But in most cases, yeah, that's how it is in life, man. For, like, me, this new generation, they talk too much shit out they fucking ass, feeling like they invincible when they should know better, too. Like, I'm watching the hip-hop scene of the stuff going back in my old home of LA. I notice a lot of these stupid motherfuckers that were not even big time gangbangers. They were just small little ass sets, you know, that don't do shit. And now they're trying to be on the come up because so many years have passed to the point where the big time gang members that were reigning around my timeline, they got locked up, deported, and all kind of bullshit. And now, oh, you got gangs from here that were trying to do a come up, bro. That's like me, to me, it's a fucking joke, bro. Cause I know LA ain't LA no more, and it never gonna be again, because of all the shit with the cameras, shit with the fucking new people from out of fucking town moving to the state, causing havoc on dumb shit. Because I got so many retards that are literally from out of state that moved there, and I've seen fucking videos that they're fucking causing havoc in the good areas like Hollywood, Melrose and shit, but they're so fucking pussy that they don't fucking go to South Central. And I know that, because those little fucks are too goddamn scared. They know they would have got done up, wet up, beaten the fuck up, killed, and everything all in one the moment they try to do that to somebody down in South Central. Because I don't see those stupid fucks going all the way down to fucking Vermont and Adams, right by fucking Playboy's territory and shit. I don't see them fucking doing that shit all the way down on fucking West Ave and fucking Slauson area, right by RSC territory. I don't see these fucking pussy ass kids doing that shit by fucking Crenshaw and Adams, right by the Rolling 20 Bloods territory. And for people that don't know, yes, those people exist, because I'm originally an LA guy, and I know that there is Rolling 20 Bloods over there. Alright? And then, of course, you got people that don't go by fucking Vermont and Pico area, right by 18th Street territory, and all that other stuff, man. And of course, for people that want to go by MS territory, I remember it's around Pico as well, but more by Norton Ave, where my homeboy Kadeem used to live. Because I remember that him and this chick named Carol, she fucking, how you call it, talked about this one kid that got shot in the fucking corner by these guys from MS-13. And on top of that, I don't like people fucking talking mad shit like if they fucking know stuff, especially these fucking false ass people from New York, from the South, or from fucking Midwest, acting like they know of the gangs in LA. Like, motherfucker, you guys don't know shit, man. And I find fucking great offense to it that even these motherfuckers would not like that shit either, because of the shit that's so fucking false. That's like where I looked at this fucking stupid little whatchamacallit, the shorts that you see on YouTube. You got these fucking retard dude. He looked like he was Hindu, speaking with a Carib accent. And to me, they're known as Coolie. if they're from Trinidad or from fucking Belize or from fucking Jamaica or whatever. We call them Coolie Boy. And if he was saying, oh, this is MS, I'm from a Mexican gang, big bad MS with the blower, bow. I saw that shit and I'm all like, this guy is a fucking idiot. Because if the cliques were very heavy and strong instead of being deported and all that stuff from a long time ago, oh yeah, he would have got pressed. He really would have got pressed because 1, MS is not a Mexican gang. 2, it's a Salvadorian gang. 3, the people that are in MS, surprisingly, are Central American. It could not just range with only Salvadorians. There's people from Guatemala, including Honduras and Nicaraguan, that are in there. But it's a dominantly Salvadorian gang. So it's not Mexican. So what trips me out, you got a lot of dumbass people. That's how come I look at it like this. When these people start making their shit with their shorts or their videos and there's false information, that's like, I'm not like, damn, that's how stupid everybody on YouTube is. They believe it that easy. But then when somebody comes and correct that sucker shit, the people go get mad about it. Or they're like, oh, you ain't from there, this and that. You know what? Fuck you, bro. I've been living out there until 2013, you know? Because I'm from there. That's like I had this person that claimed they from LA, but they from Inglewood. And I'm like, okay, then you're from a different city. But I'm not telling them nothing because in the back of my mind, they're asking me where I'm from. And I tell them Hollywood. And then they're like, oh, you're right by Pico area, this and that. And I'm like, this person does not, I don't think this person really from LA then. Because if they're really from Inglewood, if I tell them Hollywood, they should know where the fuck Hollywood is at. We're talking about like fucking Vine Street and Rossmore area. We're talking about like all the way you could go to Yucca Street and Hollywood Boulevard. That goes right past by Cahuenga and shit. But the moment you hit La Brea, you're no longer in Hollywood. You're gonna be in West Hollywood. But Hollywood ends all the way by fucking Western. Because that would be East Hollywood. So if you go on Western and Melrose, you're at the end of East Hollywood, where some parts of people from MS, like the HLS territory, or from fucking Santana's 13 and all that shit, by St. Andrews Street, and so on, and parts of 18th Street from HGS, even though those people are at Yucca Street and fucking Hollywood area. But like I said, people are fucking stupid. I don't believe them when they say that they're coming from my fucking state, or from Hollywood, or from fucking LA, or from Inglewood, this and that. No. It's like, if you are battling with certain shit, like, to me, they're just actors or some shit. Because if you from Inglewood or Hawthorne and shit, you need to know exactly where you're from. And on top of that, if you traveled around everywhere in LA, you should know where those spots are from, bro. Like, shit, you cannot tell me that if you from LA, and if I tell you about the red line, are you even gonna know what the fuck is the red line? Or if I tell you, I'm like, hey, do you know which way the 10 bus goes or the 210? And if you can't give me a straight answer, you a fucking fake, bro. You a fucking fake. Because even I know the 10 could go all the way down to downtown LA, and the 210 is the bus that I fucking take to get to fucking Crenshaw where my homie's place is at. I know so many fucking people that would fucking like have my back on it too. Because I am from out there, bro. But I've seen too many fakes fucking causing up havoc, bro. It's like, shit, I feel like Jesus. I need to come back over there and set shit straight. Because I'm tired of all the fucking fake ass, pussy ass motherfuckers that be causing bullshit, bro. Because the moment I drag their ass out there, probably they'll fucking get done up and never want to come back to that city again. Especially if I throw their ass all the way down to where my homies peoples are at. Or if I call up my homeboys that are actually from fucking Hustling Nation and shit, but not from the East Side Hustling Nation, even though they roll deep. But I'm talking about my homeboys from West Side. And the reason why I say Hustler Nation is because they hustler Crip, bro. Fucking money green with that fucking blue rag. Fucking pinky down, thumb up, and they could throw up they set, regardless of deuce, quad, and all that other shit. Or fucking big time hustlers and all that stuff, man. But people don't know about that. Because like I always say, there's a lot of people that I'm watching that ain't from my fucking city and they don't know about it. That's like me saying like, oh, you want to go kick it with my homies? Let me take you down to Avalon and fucking over here. And they ain't gonna know. And then they run into people like my homeboy AWOL or fucking MK the Illest, fucking S-Thug. And my homeboy Tech was good instead of being all fucking doped up and shit and fucked up out here in Vegas. And if he was clean, yeah, a lot of people would have fucking been shocked. Like, what the fuck type of people I roll with, you know? But the thing is, I ain't even in that clique, bro. I was jumped out a long time ago. When I was jumped in, I was fucking 15, bro. But I had an afro back then compared to the straight hair that I have now. But I lost my hair because of some stress and all kind of bullshit. But I think it's fucking obia. Like some fucking bitch did some voodoo and witchcraft, because I know a lot of them motherfuckers be doing some shit, whether people know it or not. But all I can say is, trips me out is that, like, yeah, me, regardless if I got jumped out, I'm still friends with the people, man. But for them as the individual, so it is what it is. But I'll still link up with them, talk to them, kick it with them when they come to Vegas and shit. They got my back, I got they back. That's like my homie telling me about some Mexicans that want to pop off some fucking war type shit back in LA, and I'm all like, don't worry, I fucking got you. Because I don't fuck with them Mexicans, bro. Because I knew exactly how they fucking were, especially back when I was a kid. And like I said, that's how come motherfuckers don't understand why, like, I am the way I am. I don't hate all Mexicans and shit. It's just the gangbanging racist ass ones that be on some dumb shit too that I don't like. Now, if they cool with me, fine, I'm cool with you. But do not be telling me shit about black people, bro. My fucking grandma comes from those descendants. She's fucking half black, bro. If I hear a Mexican drop the N-word and all that bullshit, no, I'm gonna fucking sock your teeth in. That's like with this one dude at my fucking work. I looked at him and I'm like, do you say it? Because he was singing a Kendrick Lamar thing, but he's coming from the fucking valley of Pomona something 13 and shit. He's all like, yeah, but there are some people that don't like that, so I don't say it. I'm like, oh, okay. Because I know he don't know that I'm fucking got a little bit of black in me. Because I ain't growing my hair. Because my head is shaved, bro. So, if I had my afro, I know damn well he wouldn't say it. Unless he wanted to get rocked. But, he's not a bad guy. He seems cool. And I like him. But, he just needs to keep it to himself. And plus, other Mexicans too. If you Mexican, bro, be proud of your fucking heritage. Because I'm proud of my fucking heritage, bro. I'm fucking half Belizean, half Guatemalan. But the Belizean side is mixed with fucking a little bit of black, a little bit of Honduran, and a little bit of Mexican. And I'm proud to have that, bro. I got a little bit of Paisa in me, homie. But I got respect and love for both sides. So I can't choose between one or the other. Because without one or the other, I wouldn't exist. And for the Guatemalan side in me, I'm proud of my mom's heritage too. Because her people never assimilated to the Spaniard bullshit. She's a proud fucking mestizo or a Ladino, or how you would say a Ladina Cachiquel woman. Alright? The Ladina part or Ladinos is basically people with indigenous descent, but they're more modernized, but they still hold on to their identity as Mayan people that are mixed in. But people don't know that because they're too fucking ignorant to go research this stuff, and they would lump us in with the fucking Mexicans and so on. When they don't know that if we speak a different word, you go like, what the fuck is that? There ain't no Spanish. Because we're not fucking Spanish, you fucking idiots. Everybody that don't know this shit, y'all need to fucking educate your ass, man. Like quit being a fucking retarded Trump supporter and a retarded fucking Biden supporter and a retarded supporter on both left and right wings. Because your so-called leaders are the ones that's fucking y'all up. because you guys don't want to fucking think for yourselves. Now, for my people, the Latinos, regardless if you black, white, Asian, mestizo, coolie, fucking mixed with all kind of shit, regardless if you speaking Spanish, no matter how you look, you guys are the future. And I am saying this as a truthful thing, because the most dominant languages in the world, because not a lot of people want to deal with English anymore, and I'm noticing it, especially at work too. Spanish and Chinese, bro. And the Chinese would be Mandarin, not Cantonese. Why is that? Because a lot of people are learning. Why? Trading, businesses, all of that, bro. People need to understand, man. America is great. I love America. I'm proud of my heritage. But I'm still an American at the end of the day. All right? I would wave an American flag. But I don't forget where my parents come from. They gave me the opportunity to be in a great country. This is a great country. This is the land of milk and honey for me. But I don't like when people take advantage of it either. Because when I'm trying to look for a job, the place is too full. Where other people are working the job, but they don't want to quit. Sometimes it don't be the immigrants. Sometimes it be the old folks that don't want to retire. But then sometimes it be older immigrants that are trying to flee away from their country to have a better life. And I understand that. But at the same time, the issue is also you got people in the company that don't want to make room for more jobs. They want to keep using the old labor and what they're used to, instead of getting new blood and to jumpstart the economy even better with the fresh blood. But the problem is sometimes they don't want to train the new people. They would rather keep working the old horse until it's dead, if that makes sense. Now, the problem with America is not the immigrants. The problem with America is the old folks that have their mentality a certain way, because they don't want to train certain young people, or they don't want to accept new young people or anything. And I noticed that, because that's like with my sibling. When we were working together in a certain area, they laid him off. But he had more seniority than me, but of course he's younger than me. I know how to do certain things already, but of course they don't want to train him. And I'm all like, you could put me to train him. I could teach him what I know. He works as fast as I do. But then, of course, the guys are like, nah, I don't want you to do that. And then I'm looking at it like this. This motherfucker wants to work me to the bone instead of having me train my brother to make him just as good as me. So that way on the days I'm off, they could call my brother in. But they don't want to do that. Like I say, sometimes it's not the fucking... Some people are just fucking assholes, and I noticed that. That's the problem. That's the problem with fucking America. You got these dumbass people in fucking power that shouldn't even be in fucking power. It doesn't matter if it's in the fucking politics or in the fucking jobs or corporations or whatever, man. Some people got too comfortable with this bullshit with the fucking president stuff, and they think that, oh, nobody can touch them. No, motherfucker. You just ain't found the right one to fucking knock your teeth in. And you think people are gonna sit back and take it? Nah. Don't work like that. Now, if I could speak Creole as good as my dad, and I go translate every fucking thing to them about what Mexican people say about the Carib people or whatever, or how white people feel about Caribbean folks, motherfuckers gonna get mad. And trust me, they're gonna be on your ass. Or that's like if I go translate to the Hispanic people, all in Spanish, what the whites, blacks, and so on think about them. Or if I explain it to them in a decent way, where the media is not twisting it either to them, and then they go like, this is what they're really saying about us? I thought it was something else. And I'll go like, no, this is what Trump really said. This is what the guy at work said. This is exactly what they're explaining to you to do. This is what's written in the contract, blah, blah, blah. Then they're going to go like, oh, and I thought it was something else from what somebody else told me. No. Mm-mm-mm. That's because you refuse to learn the language or any of the sort. You guys have the power within you to learn. It doesn't matter where you come from. Just remember, man, knowledge is power. I'm out, bro.